Hey everybody, it's Jang here with a look at a LEGO Technic set. This one is called the Formula Off-Roader. Comes with 494 pieces. Alright, my kind of set, an off-road vehicle. It's got a color scheme that I don't think I've seen with any Technic set to date. The main accent colors are lime green and medium blue. Alright. Yes, that is definitely different. Love the big old balloon tires. You got the double wishbone suspension going on there. You've got working springs. Look at this. Just watch how this works. Yes. And it goes to one side independently. It's all independent. I feel like these springs are too stiff. I wish they had not used the ones that were coiled up with the heavier coils like that. Rack and pinion steering in the front, and we'll see how that all gets linked up in a minute. Front mounted engine with a couple of straight headers coming out, and that is a 4-cylinder engine, and it is geared, and we'll see how that gets hooked up in a minute as well. But right there you can see how the pistons are going up and down. I'm just over here turning one of the tires, and I think it's actually more exciting to see it from down here. We can actually see the crankshaft, or what's built up to look like a crankshaft. It's like getting a little bit of an X-ray view of this thing. It uses some chrome backed stickers, so this is all mirrory in here. It has some kind of mirrory details. I like the color scheme. It's not the norm, but it looks good. It's bright without just being orange or yellow or red, you know, or yellow and red. There you go. And this has the big old simulated lights up there on the top of the roll cage. This is going to all be opened up to give you access to your seat. It kind of looks like a bucket seat. That's nice how they did that to make it look like it's kind of indented in there a little bit. The yoke for steering is a little bit on the small side, I think, for a vehicle of this size, but it's okay. This really makes me wish that they still had the figures out, actually. I would love to have a figure, or maybe just make a figure that'll fit into that cage. Got some fenders back here, and then at the rear, same wheels and tires. Slightly different setup for the double wishbone suspension back here. You got no steering, and it's a little bit loose in there. It's just the looseness in the parts themselves, and this is able to go up and down. Let's see how the functions are hooked up. So this knob at the top on the roof, just at the very rear of it, is for steering. So that has a bevel gear right down in here that's going to start rotating a shaft, and you can see the axle pin at the end here. That's the axis of rotation, and that movement is being transferred all the way forward. So digging in a little bit deeper into the guts of this thing, you see the shaft turning side to side. I'm just moving the front wheels side to side, and that shaft goes right through a gear without affecting it. So they used a gear that's used for gear shifts and clutching kind of mechanisms, and that doesn't have the axle adapter in the center of it. It's just got a pin adapter. So an axle can go right through that thing without affecting it, without turning it. And ultimately this comes up to the front. There you can see the axis that's spinning right there in the center, and that's just turning that black gear that's moving the rack back and forth. The main drivetrain, meanwhile, does have a working gear differential at the rear, and you can see how far forward that motion is transferred. It just gets to the gear right here. We already saw the middle one. There's another one up above that. And there you can just see the middle gear and the top gear, and then the top gear is connected directly to the shaft that goes into the crankcase. So it looks real nice, and it works real nice. There's only one problem I have with this set, and it has to do with a little bit of realism, because most of the time, from what I've seen, the real world Formula Off-Roaders, if you haven't heard of Formula Off-Road, you should check it out. It's not Formula One with big tires. It's its own thing. It's really popular, or has a large pocket of popularity, I believe, in Finland and I believe some of the Nordic regions. It's basically racing on the sides of mountains and hills with really soft dirt and kind of sandy stuff. It's phenomenal, some of the things that these vehicles can do. It's almost a form of stunt driving, but it's racing at the same time. You've got to check it out. Plenty of videos on YouTube about it. But most of the time, they use solid axle suspension, not all this independently sprung stuff. So a little miss on the realism there, but honestly, I don't mind it for the model, because the model just looks cool and I like being able to do this. If they could have pulled it off with solid axles, they would have gotten extra massive props, but as it is, this is still a pretty cool looking thing and it works nice. I like how it goes together. I like the Technic-y nature of it, if you will. It's exposing a lot of the stuff, it's exposing a lot of the mechanisms, but yet it has enough paneling and cowling to still look pretty realistic. I really, really like this thing. Oh, and it's a 2-in-1 set. That there is what the official alternate build is supposed to look like. So that will be covered in a separate video, and that has another really cool suspension feature that I respect very much, so be sure to look for that. It's called the Muscle Racer, and we'll be bringing you the video on that as soon as we can. That does it for my look at the main build though. Please do share your thoughts about this set down in the comment section, what you think about the thing on the whole. Thank you in advance for your feedback, and I'll be talking to you again soon.